Hey, I have a question for you guys. Do you guys have trouble drawing a perfect wing-eyed look or a cat eye? Well, I have your solution. I'm going to show you some tricks that will help you achieve those looks without having to give up on yourself. So there's a few tricks, and really it comes with practice and as well as trying to figure out what works with you. There's a lot of ways of doing it. Some people work well with liquid liners, some people need pencil liners, some people work with gel liners. So here we go. First thing, there's one tip that you could do is take a pencil. You can take a white pencil or a black pencil and actually draw the eyeliner and then try to draw the wing-eyed look or the little wing, and then do the same thing with the other side. And because it's white, you can't really see it. Like if you blend it out, it would kind of fade away. It wouldn't be that much of a mess. And then after that, take your liquid liner on top and draw it in, like trace it over basically. Another way to do it is just go freehand your liquid liner and go step by step, and kind of dot the lines, but not really. So you just want to really go very slowly. Let me show you on my hand. So let's say this is my eye right here. I would go very, kind of like that, you know what I mean? Like kind of draw a line, then continue, stop, continue, stop, and then keep kind of doing that. And if you ever need to fix it up, let's just say it's not a perfect line like that, then take a Q-tip with eye makeup remover and kind of clean that up, and then you might have to go back and fix it up. Or even if you have to go back, take a black pencil and fix it up. Like you wouldn't really be able to tell. Another thing is, I find gel liners are probably the easiest, and I actually find it a lot easier for me to do it on someone else than on myself. For me to do it on myself, I take a little bit more time than I do it on somebody else. If that makes sense. Okay, so I'm going to do it with a gel liner. I really like doing it with a gel liner, especially if you're doing it on a client who constantly blinks. It's very hard, especially with a pencil, to actually draw a wing-eye look because they can't stop blinking. So a gel liner is really good too because it just glides on and you just quickly do it. Okay, so with the gel liner, what I do is I have two options. Depends on how I do it, who I'm doing it on, whatever. I may use two different brushes. And I'll show you why. Like you can just go freehand with an angle brush. Some people might find that easier or not. So when I'm drawing the actual line, like right here, I like to use a flat end here and just kind of like draw the line, and then at the end just kind of check it off. Or that's more for people who have more practice. For people who are just beginning, I would suggest taking a regular pencil liner, sorry, not pencil liner, eyeliner brush, and take your gel liner. This one's from MAC, the Black Track fluid line. So I'm just gonna kind of dip it in a little bit. If you get too much on the brush, wipe on the back of your hand or take a napkin or whatever and just wipe it off. So I'm just gonna use the back of my hand. And I'm gonna actually do this one with you guys. So I'm just gonna draw my eyeliner like I normally would. I hope you guys can see that. Okay, I'm not gonna go off and make that check yet, because I think that's the part that people usually have trouble with. So I'm just gonna draw my line, just like that. Then I'm gonna take my other brush, the angled brush, just take any angled brush, and I'm gonna dip that back in. And then if you have too much, you can always wipe it on the back of the cap as well, which I usually do, and it kind of makes it, just kind of press it down. Now with the angle right here, I'm going to set it at the edge of the line that I made, and I just made a line. And then what you're going to do is just pull it in, and then from the corner here you're going to kind of bring it back in. I'll do the other eye so you guys can see, and it depends on how far of a wing you want or whatnot. So if you want it to go farther up, then just kind of pull this up higher, and then with the edge of this brush pull it down, and at the other end of the point here pull that across, and then basically fill it in. See? So I'm going to do the other eye, and yeah, I like that. So now the problem here is, but just because you get one eye doesn't mean you can get the same thing with the other eye. So that's another problem a lot of people have. So let's do the same thing step by step. Okay, so I'm going back with my eyeliner brush and I'm going to draw it again, just like you normally would with an eyeliner. And you might need some more. So just try to make it as even as possible, like try to make them both match as possible. And if you have trouble just going freehand like that, again, go with a pencil. It takes practice, but I find this is the easiest with the gel liner. I just got some in my eye. Okay, so now that the gel liner's on, I'm going back with the angled brush and just keep an eye on how you did that. Kind of work, like where does it end, like right here, and it's, you know, that looks pretty good. And now I just kind of have to drag that in, pull it, and see if you ever make a mistake, just take a Q-tip with eye makeup remover and fix it. Like, there's no like mistakes when you do makeup, like there's always a way to fix it. I think I got it. Sorry, I'm just looking at myself. Yeah, I think wow, that was lucky. I usually never get it on the first try on myself. So yeah, and then if you want to go back to darken it up, just go back and just follow your line. And that's it. So if you need to go back to darken your eyeliner, then go ahead and feel free to darken that up. That's it. And like what I'd like to do, just especially if you're going out for the night or something, whatever's left over on my angled brush or even on my other brush, I just like to line my lash line, my lower lash line with that. I already went in and filled in my waterline with my Kajal liner from Stila, my favorite. This is like one of the best eyeliners for your waterline. It will stay like a long time for sure. It's probably the liner that, out of all the liners I've tried on my eye waterline, this has stayed on the longest. So I recommend that. And then do the same thing to the other eye. And that's it. I'm just going to do mascara. You guys can watch if you like. I'm just going to use my doll lashes from Lancome, since that's the first thing I grabbed. And I have a video on how to achieve longer, fuller lashes. I'll leave a link below. You can just check that out. And that's it. I hope you guys found that helpful, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.